time to go big or go home. But I think some people missed the memo. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no-frills American Idol commentary from a singer. Tonight is the second half of the top 24. Let me tell you what happened, just let me get right into it. The rest of the top 24 are performing solos tonight and duets with Idol alum tomorrow night. Tonight 12 will perform and tomorrow night 5 are going home. Shelbie Z started this out with Work Hard, Play Harder by Gretchen Wilson, and Shelbie is always on the minute she hits the stage. Comfortable and lots of charisma. I like how she works the audience and embodies the song. I was wondering if she was going to show some range, and she pulled out the big note at the end. Great job. I was just looking for more going on throughout the song. Key said the key held her down the whole time. J-Lo liked her energy but also didn't feel like it was in the right key. Harry called it a good performance. He said solid. Manny Torres was up next. He did Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay, and Manny is another one with a lot of quiet confidence and charisma on stage. His vocal was sweet and present. He danced a little and worked the stage from side to side. This was grooving but didn't give me any wow moment. So J-Lo said she loved his voice but he could have been connected more with the audience. Harry liked it but said it felt a little piecemeal to him. Keith didn't think it was a good song for his vocal strength. Then we had Kory Wheeler. He did Let It Go by James Bay, and he sat at the piano for this and tried to work the camera while performing, while working the audience, but it was kind of loose because I felt like he was giving a lot of his energy into the piano, you know, because he'd be singing and he would be right in the middle of a nice connection and then he'd have to look down to make sure his fingers were in the right place. It was just kind of disjointed for me. His voice sounded pretty good on this, but again, no wow moment. Harry said it was pretty good but didn't think it was special or moving. J-Lo said it was the most comfortable she's seen him on stage. Keith liked his mix of confidence and vulnerability. Amelia Eisenhower did Wake Me Up by Avicii. Love this song so much, oh my god. She started this out really slow and ballady, you know, and I was liking it better when she picked up the pace though, because it wasn't that great. But it was a little strange as they started out. Something didn't quite connect or something, I don't know. The song didn't compliment her voice, though she was going for it and worked the audience well. It was just a little thin and screechy to me. Keith liked that she was trying new things. J-Lo didn't think it was the best song for her, but called her a special girl with a special voice. Harry said she needs to find songs that are a little more quirky. Jenn Blosil was up next. She did Sorry by Justin Bieber. Oh my god, Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber! Oh! So I was very surprised at this song choice from her. She sat at the piano and totally lost the melody. I wanted to like it, but it didn't work well until the chorus. I love that her emotions were totally invested in the lyric, but she often lost the tempo and the melody too much for me. Harry called her a breath of fresh air, but said it was extremely out of tune. Keith commended her originality. J-Lo said it was shaky at the beginning and called it a risky arrangement. And if you think I'm doing a risky arrangement up here, make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are enjoying it, or at least that you're here watching, you know, and trying to discuss. Make sure to let me know down in the comments what you think, who are your favorites and all that good stuff and such and so forth. I'd love to hear from you. I need to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Thank you guys once again for your engagement and for your thumbs. CJ Johnson did I'll Be by Edwin McCain, and I love this song and I had to do it for a few gigs. I think I have a video. If I can find the video, I'll put a link up for you where I was doing it. I don't know if it was a rehearsal or I don't remember, but anyway, he dropped his guitar for this and got personal with the audience while directing them to start swaying, getting the sway bots going. His voice sounded good on this, and I felt like he had just the right amount of angst and grit. He nailed the big note and ended it simply. Very much enjoyed this. I felt like this was the start of the show. Keith called it perfect for his voice. J-Lo felt like he was singing it to everybody. Harry recommended for him to sing in tune. Lee John was up next with Runaway by Ed Sheeran, and he played guitar and brought the rhythm to the stage tonight. Loved his confidence and command of his instrument as well as the stage. He was pretty stationary right there, just playing the guitar behind the mic stand, but he had movement and he had forwardness, motion and stuff going on all while he was performing. I was like, go ahead on, boy. Keith said he believes it when he tells a story, but didn't think it was the right song choice. J-Lo agreed with Keith about the song choice, but loved that he has rhythm. Harry advised him to practice singing and playing at the same time, but called it one of the better performances of the night. Trent and Harmon did What Are You Listening To by Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton! He also pulled out his guitar and seemed to be over his mono, which was good. He looked good. He sounded good. I was loving the sound of his voice, and his vocal production kind of reminded me like of a Billy Joel, Elton John kind of performance. So involved in the lyrics, and it was just shining on his face, just everything that he was feeling. The best so far of tonight for me. J-Lo said she loves him and said it gets to her heart when he sings. Harry called him one of the most gifted vocalists up there. Keith thought it was a tremendous song choice. Tristan McIntosh did Good Girl by Carrie Underwood. She's such a country girl, right? I'm glad she picked something with some pace tonight. I don't think it was her best vocal because it came off a little choppy here and there, but she represented the song well and nailed the big notes while connecting to the lyrics. I really enjoyed it. J-Lo said it picked up steam by the end. Harry called her super talented. Keith didn't like the song for her but thought she killed it. Adam Lasher was up next. He did Black and Gold by Sam Sparrow, and I was feeling his gold shoes and his gruffy voice. He was really pushing out the low notes and rocking out. My toes were definitely tapping to this, and I actually realized he wore black and gold because of the song name. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Harry said he was wishy-washy on it because he didn't set the rhythm well for the band, and he was talking about the pace of it and that he wasn't playing it right. Keith was baffled by the song choice. J-Lo said she felt it could have been better and she couldn't even get into the melody of it. Dalton Rapattoni did Rebel Yell by Billy Idol, and Dalton is someone who starts to sing and just catches my ear so nicely. Loved his edginess and his pure abandon on stage. J-Lo and Keith was singing along with him, and he seemed to calm himself down at like the middle part of the performance. He was like, okay, he's like, bring it down, Dalton, bring it down. Wonderful performance though, total abandon to the song. I was loving it. It was a full rounded performance. J-Lo screamed his name and said it made her feel something. Harry called it absolutely phenomenal, powerful, and tremendous. Keith told him he has his own genre and called him very cool. And in the pimp spot tonight was Olivia Rocks doing Confident by Demi Lovato, and she played the guitar on this to start out and gave us the small and sweet voice and also the big belter. Then she dropped the guitar and got right in the audience's face to wail away and just go back and forth between those two sounds. I like the commitment and the confidence. This rocked out and also showed great transitional power. Keith stood for her at the end. Harry thought it was really strong but told her to make the rhythm paramount. Keith said the show starts now and said she was given an amazing gift. J-Lo told her to get into her inner rock chick. And that was the show for tonight. Let me tell you, it took a long time for it to pick up, didn't I? I felt like, you know what? I felt like these people, having seen the performances before, I don't know if they actually saw the performances before, because if I had seen people performing like they did last week, I would have brought my A+ game. I would have been wailing on my knees, doing everything I had to do to make sure that I was going to stay, and I didn't feel like they were treating this like it was their final chance, their final performance. A lot of them. Some of them really went for it, but a lot of them just kind of meandered around, and I was like, y'all need to bring it harder. Chris Daughtry, Kelly Pickler, David Cook, Haley Reinhart, Constantine Maruas, and Jordan Sparks will all be performing with the Idols tomorrow night doing duets. Are you looking forward to it? Who are you looking forward to? Make sure to tell me down in the comments. This is Robert Anton, RobertAnton.com. Thanks so much for watching. I am out. And I'm out.